Josh Jeffy, co-host Primetime Sports, with you with another exciting edition of PTS Lite. Here we are a few days before Christmas. First and foremost, Merry Christmas to everyone out there. Happy Hanukkah if you celebrate Hanukkah. Also, Happy New Year. Here's to you. I'll drink to that. You might ask what I'm drinking. Well, we'll get to that a little bit later on here in this edition of PTS Live. First, to start off, my last PTS was kind of a rant with the Browns. You know, after they lost to the Steelers, I took a week off after another tough loss last week to the Arizona Cardinals. Seneca Wallace played pretty well. It's just I don't know what the deal is with the Browns. Whether or not Pat Shurmur doesn't have confidence in his players, they don't have the right players for the scheme. I don't know. It's going to be a pretty interesting offseason, and quite frankly, I'm pretty tired of football. It's been a long season, and I'm sure a lot of you Browns fans out there can understand what I'm saying. But looking on to next year, still with the season going on, I don't really like to talk about draft, but I should let you know where I'm going, leaning towards the draft. At first, I was like, nah, let's build around Colt McCoy, but I've started to kind of made my decision that maybe with the first pick overall, right now, as of December 22nd, the Browns have the 4th pick in the draft, or 5th, one of those two. I'm thinking they should go for a quarterback. Now, earlier today, Matt Barkley decided to actually go back to school for another year, so he will be staying at USC. So that leaves top 2 quarterbacks will be Andrew Luck, who will be going number 1, and then Robert Griffin III, or RG3 as everyone knows him by, as a possibility for the Browns. Now, this guy, I'll be honest with you, I haven't seen much of him. I looked at his stats. He had great numbers last year. He seems very athletic, 6'2" quarterback, very smart, shows good leadership possibilities. So I'm going to start doing my research on RG3 here in the next few months. We've got some time for the NFL draft, but as of right now, I think the Browns are leaning towards picking a quarterback, and I think they should do that. Pat Shurmur now at the helm, and he's going to be there for a little while, according to Mike Holmgren. I think they need to find that quarterback to build to go forth, because Colt McCoy is not Shurmur's guy, and it's apparent that the Browns are not too confident in his ability right now. He's still not recovered from the concussion. He's not going to play this week against Baltimore. So Seneca Wallace is your quarterback, and Seneca played good last week, but he's a career backup, and that's what he is. And he's a good person to have on the team. Players like him. So as far as that goes, quarterback situation, it's shaky. We all know the Browns need more playmakers, so this will be debate for the next 4 months until the NFL draft. So we'll just wait and see what happens. Another thing, the NBA is coming back. The Cavs start the season on the 26th, which is Monday. And to be honest with you, even though I had that little PTS Lite video a few months back of me sleeping because of the lockout, now that the lockout's over and we're getting ready to do some games, I'm excited to see how this young Cavaliers ball club will actually come and play. I'm interested to see how Kyrie Irving does. He had a really good opening preseason game. Didn't play as well the second game, but it's just preseason. I'm interested to see how those guys do. So far, I like it. And I understand that this is another building year for the Cavs. They're probably not going to win many games, but it's a year to grow, a year to build with Byron Scott, and he knows it. Omri Caspi's there, and I heard he's been playing pretty well. So we'll see how this. I'm not looking for a lot of wins this year from the Cavs, but I want to see some progress in how this team can come together, and hopefully, when it comes down to lottery time again, the Cavs get another high pick to add that 3rd and final young player that they can build around, and they're going to have a lot of money under the cap next year with the amnesty Baron Davis now with the Knicks. Once they amnesty Baron Davis, right now I believe the Cavs are about $8 million under the salary cap. Next year their payroll is going to be about $36 million, which is about $20 million under the cap. So they do have some room to make some moves. So we got to go through one more bad season, but we've been through it before. We're Cleveland fans, so we'll go through it again. As far as the show, PTS, make sure you look at it. We're on in Wadsworth and Brunswick. Go to our website, primetimesportstv.com, for our programming schedule. It's on there. We got a lot of good things coming up. This month coming up in January, we're going to have Brunswick varsity basketball coach Joe Mackey in studio with us. We'll also have the Wadsworth basketball coaches doing some interviews with us. It's just going to be a good show. in the near future, we're going to be looking to do some local stuff, karate possibly. We'd look to have some more guests coming in with the high school teams. And you out there, if anyone has a business or anything like that, they want Primetime Sports to recognize, give us a shout, primetimesportstv@gmail.com. Now, I know what you guys are thinking. Hey, Josh, where's the beer? Well, I got it right here. I'm drinking the Diamond Bear Brewery Pale Ale out of Little Rock, Arkansas. Like I said before, I do get a beer of the month. I get it every couple months. I get a 12-pack. It's got 4 different beers in it, 3 beers each. And this is the one I've chose today. Not bad. It's a typical pale ale. It's got some good malty flavor, but it's also got some nice hop finish to it. Good head on it, which is always good. We know that, fellas, right? Not bad. Not like my Brew Kettle beers, but hey, they pay me. So that's what I got to deal with. Yes, I do work at the Brew Kettle part-time in the back in the brewery. So if you come and make beer on a Friday night or a Saturday, I will be there. Make sure you stop and say hello. Other than that, guys, I really don't have much. Again, I know it's not much with the Browns, but I'm actually kind of getting spent with the Browns. A little burned out with them. And, being a president of the Strongsville Browns backers, putting forth a lot of effort all year, and then have another just tumultuous season like it has been, it's taking a toll on me. So I'm kind of relaxing, looking for, as I burp, looking for the season to end, so we can get into the off season. It's going to be an interesting one. Cavs coming up. Go Cavs. Let's hopefully see some good basketball. Kyrie Irving, I'm looking for you, buddy, to do well. If you have any questions, again, primetimesportstv@gmail.com. Look us up online. My Twitter will be flashing at the bottom. Primetime Sports Twitter, PTS4 Cleveland. That's at PTS4 Cleveland. We're also on Facebook, so make sure you like us here. Also, our YouTube page. I'm sure you've seen it. You'd have to if you're watching it through here. But Brent, Ed, Rob, you guys do a great job, especially you, Brent, getting those high-class interviews with Tim Tebow. Good stuff. Good stuff, buddy. We're all on Twitter and Facebook. Again, Ed Dick, he's looking for a Twitter handle. So if you got any suggestions, write them down on our Facebook page. Post them on our wall. Other than that, guys, again, have a Merry Christmas. Happy Hanukkah. Happy Kwanzaa. All those good holiday stuff. And again, Happy New Year. I'll see you next week, so I'll wish you a Happy New Year again. Until then, my friends, cheers. And Brent, that just happened.